I'd like to call to order the Human Services Committee. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brown,
Here.
Commissioner Sear,
Here.
Commissioner Hughes,
Here. Remotely in Muskegon Township because of medical reasons.
Commissioner Laring,
Here.
Commissioner Nash,
Here.
Commissioner Pego,
Here.
Chairman Skolnick,
Here.
Commissioner Wilkins. Absent. Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Here.
Be present.
I will accept a motion to approve the minutes of November 2nd, 2021.
So moved.
Thank you, Susie. Is there a second? Okay, seconded by Mr. Nash. All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passed. Is there any public item on an agenda, public comment on an agenda item?
There's no one online.
Okay, thank you. We'll move on to items for consideration, HS 21-12-33, Public Health, Human Resources Circuit Court. Authorized Public Health Circuit Court and Human Services to partner in adding a human resources generalist position to pay table grade NO-00250 and amend the corresponding budgets accordingly to optimize available grant funding.
So moved.
Moved by Susie Hughes. Commissioner Hughes, is there a second?
Support.
Supported by Commissioner Nash. Are there any comments, questions, or concerns?
I just have
Yes.
a question. I wonder if somebody could just explain why this is, I'm not against it, I'm just curious why you need it now.
Kathy Moore, Public Health Director. Our Public Health Department, we need assistance with recruitment and retention. And some of that is helping the supervisors. Just do a lot of the recruitment activities, the performance evaluations, and the performance measures, a lot of human health and human service related activities. Over the years, as our budgets were, we really limited training and staff development, and we really do need to focus back on those activities.
Okay, thank you.
Kathy or Ms. Moore, how many staff do you have and what is your turnover rate?
I'm sorry, I don't know the turnover rate, but we have 55 staff. At any given point, so just like the rest of the nation, our registered nurses are difficult to find. And a lot of our positions within our programs are more difficult to fill.
How many open positions do you have?
Right now, we are recruiting 4 full-time, 1, I believe, part-time. Yes.
Okay.
What do you see as your biggest hang up with keeping your hiring staff?
The biggest is the market rate. I mean, we absolutely cannot compete. We can't compete with our neighboring counties' health departments pay, and we definitely can't compete with local health and human service organizations like Harbor Hospice, Mercy Health, Access Health, and then the east side of the state. We never can compete. So a lot of times we hire nursing new graduates of nurses without a lot of experience, and then sometimes after a couple of years experience they move on to another job, which is okay. Or we hire individuals who are really just tired of the fast-paced weekend multiple shift at the hospital and other locations. So they're really ready to settle down for a 9 to 5 with holidays off. So
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Nash.
So when is the last time there's been a wage adjustment for your RNs?
Well, our registered nurses are unionized and they do pretty well in negotiating their wages. So this last wage reopener, they negotiated a $5,000 bonus, but that was in lieu of a cost of living increase. And they have the same union, the Michigan Nurses Association Union, as the Mercy Health.
Mr. Seer?
Kathy, normally was it Christian Wage Group that would hire for you or?
Yes, so
This
they,
isn't kind of something new.
right, that's correct. So they provide, Christian Wade's Human Resources Department provide an overall assistant. We need some focused attention on public health specifically. So it could even mean going to a college or a high school career fair and just talking about public health careers. And a lot of the ideal of nurses, you know, people immediately think of a doctor's office or a hospital.
Thank you.
Ms. Wade, would you like to add to anything? I know that you did in the pre-meeting and it was very helpful.
Thank you, Kristen Wade, Human Resources Director. No, I think Kathy said it very well. We're looking forward to the partnership and be able to supply someone. And then, as it indicates in the motion, from circuit court standpoint, they need some assistance at the Juvenile Transition Center. So this person would have an opportunity to be over there and supply support to their supervisors as well.
Sounds like a win-win.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, any further questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, we'll call the roll, please.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Laring,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Commissioner Pego,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Seer,
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Yes. That has passed unanimously. The next item is HS 21-12-34, Public Health, Kathy Moore. Authorize Public Health to amend its fiscal year 22 budget. Item 2210 revenues and expenditures from $7,472,619 to $2,205,220 to align with the for the agreement with Michigan Department of Public Health and Human Services and other program line item adjustments. So move.
Support.
Are there any comments, questions, or concerns?
Yes, Madam Chair, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I wanted to know about this as far as you're asking to increase it quite a bit. What about the money we're supposed to be getting back from community mental health that comes from the DHHS too? It doesn't seem, it seems like they would be deducting it, not increasing it.
Kathy Moore, Public Health Director. I'm sorry, that's a different department and that's not incorporated into the budget, but the public health budget at all.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions? Okay, we'll call for a vote, please.
Commissioner Laring,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Commissioner Pego,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Seer,
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes,
Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Yes. That has passed unanimously. The next item is HS 21/21-35, Public Health, Kathy Moore. Authorize Public Health to amend the senior millage fiscal year 22 fund 1060 budgeted expenditures from $2,792,587 to $3,067,081 to reflect projected expenditures as previously recommended by the Senior Activities Committee and approved by the board. Second,
Or
been moved and seconded. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Yes.
I was just wondering why the increase.
This is actually just a budget adjustment. The Board of Commissioners, Senior Activities Committee has made recommendations and the board has approved it. But one of the things we felt to put on the board motion for the previous grant approval was to amend the budget accordingly. And so this is just catch up with that.
Oh, okay.
And there was money in the fund balance. to cover it.
Definitely money in the fund balance. We know that the senior millage grant will expire. The last levy is December 2023 to be renewed in 24 if the public chooses. We are budgeting expenditures about $3,000 above revenue in order to utilize the fund balance.
Okay, we're ready to vote. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Commissioner Pego,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Steer,
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Laring,
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Yes. That passed unanimously again. Is there any unfinished business? Any new business? Any public comment?
I don't see any.
Any final board comments?
Thank you, Ms. Moore, for all of your work. You're greatly appreciated.
Motion to adjourn.